Yeah, dear students, today I would like to do some of the questions from the examples, solved examples from properties of definite integral. It's a very important example. Integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x dx. So we will call this, let I is equal to, let I is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x. So this is one. Again, I is equal to, we have that property x के जगह आप a minus x. So here log sin pi by 2 minus x लिख सकते हैं, dx. So which is integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin pi by 2 minus x is cos x. So that is equation number 2. So अगर मान लीजिए ये क्वेश्चन ऐसे था और integral 0 to pi by 2 log cos x dx, then also we will apply this property, first property. So first you will get I is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 log cos x. Then you apply this property, then cos pi by 2 minus x, you will get log sin x. So equation 1 and 2, you will get the same thing. So now you have to add equation 1 and equation 2. What you're getting is I plus I, that is 2I is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x plus integral 0 to pi by 2 log cos x. So limit of a integral of a sum is a sum of the integral. So we can combine that together. So you will get log sin x plus log cos x dx. Here तो हमने property apply किया था integral, because the property was integral 0 to a f of x dx is equal to integral 0 to a f of a minus x dx or property apply किया था. So now coming back to this, 2i is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x plus log cos x. So this is integral 0 to pi by 2. I can write this as, so log sin x plus log cos x plus, I'm just going to add like log 2. So log 2 was not there, so I subtract log 2 also dx. Well, log a plus log b is log a into ba. So इतना आप combine करेंगे तो you will get integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x into cos x into 2, that is ऐसे आएगा 2 sin x cos x. This is nothing but sin 2x. So you can write this as log sin 2x. So that you can take it as one expression dx minus, इसको separate, integral 0 to pi by 2 log 2 dx. क्योंकि logarithm of a integral of a sum, it can be written as the sum of the integrals. We can split it. So मैंने क्या किया, first three terms combine किया, log a plus log b is log a into b. So it is log 2 sin x cos x. 2 sin x cos x is sin 2x, so it is log sin 2x. Then minus log 2 मैंने separate किया, integral 0 to pi by 2 log 2. So now, so what you got now is 2i is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin 2x minus log 2 is constant. If you integrate that, log 2 is constant. बाकी integral 1 आएगा. Integral 1 is x 0 to pi by 2. So now here in the first expression, you can put 2x is equal to t. So 2 derivative 2 is equal to dt by dx. So that implies आपको मिलेगा dx is equal to dt by 2. But when x is equal to 0, when x is equal to 0, so अभी हमने variable change किया, t is equal to 2 into 0, which is 0. When x is equal to pi by 2, t is equal to 2 into pi by 2, which is equal to pi. So your question will become like this: 2i is equal to, first में integral 0 to pi by 2 becomes 0 to pi log sin t, because 2x को t दे दिया था, dx sin 2x dx. dx is equal to हमें मिला dt by 2, so that is dt by 2, that 2 you can take outside, minus second already हमने इंटीग्रल निकाल दिया था, जो log 2 into x को अपर लिमिट पाई बाई 2 देंगे तो पाई बाई 2 minus 0, so that is pi by 2 minus 0 is pi by 2 log 2, pi by 2 log 2. Now अभी हमारे पास एक फॉर्मूला था, f of 2a minus x, if it is equal to f of x, if f of 2a minus x is equal to f of x, then integral 0 to 2a, integral 0 to 2a f of x dx can be written as two into integral 0 to a f of x dx. So here आप, so your f of 2a के जगह pi, so pi minus x, because इधर 2a 0 to 2a, इधर 2a के जगह pi था, so integral f of pi minus x, we are checking is this f of 2a minus x f of x, f of pi minus x is equal to log sin pi minus x log sin pi minus is that actually t variable, so I will use the variable t. Logs f of pi minus t, which is equal to log sine t के जगह pi minus t, which is log sine pi minus t. Pi है तो sine will not change, so sine t itself. अभी पॉजिटिव है क्या नेगेटिव देखना. pi minus t मतलब सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट. सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट में साइन इज पॉजिटिव, सो इट इज log sine t itself. So आपको you got it as f of t, your function itself, because your function was log sine t. So you can write this as, therefore this will become, so therefore 2i is equal to 1 by 2 into that 0 to 2a can be, it will be written as 2 into 0 to a. So 2 into 0 to pi by 2. 0 to 2a will become 2 into integral 0 to a. If f of 2a minus x is f of x. So हमने इधर देखा f of 2a minus t is same as f of t. So it is 2 into integral 0 to a f of x. That is log sine t dt minus pi by 2 log 2. So now this i2 2 कट होगा, that is आपको मिलेगा 2i is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 log sine t dt. I can written as log sine x dx, because that's the property, first property. You can change the variable t dt को x dx लिख सकते हैं, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. Minus pi by 2 log 2. So this is nothing but integral 0 to pi by 2 log sine x is your I. So that means what you are getting is, that means 2i, that implies 2i is equal to I minus pi by 2 log 2. So right side का जो I left side में आएंगे तो that implies I is equal to minus pi by 2 log 2. So that's the answer. So we got the value of integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x dx. नहीं तो integral 0 to pi by 2 log cos x dx. The value is minus pi by 2 log 2. आया समझ में? Another question. Integrate 0 to pi x sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x. So what we will do, we'll call it as, let it be I. Okay, let I is equal to, let I is equal to that thing. You can call it as equation 1. Again, I is equal to, you can apply that property, x के जगह a minus x, pi minus x, 0 to pi, pi minus x sin x के जगह pi minus x divided by 1 plus cos square pi minus x dx. That property is, this is the property, integral 0 to a f of x dx is equal to integral 0 to a f of a minus x dx. It's a very important property. So now this becomes integral 0 to pi minus x sine pi minus x. Pi तो it will not change, I told you. So it will be sine x only. Then pi minus x, it is in the second quadrant. Second quadrant sign is positive, so it is pi minus x. 1 plus cos pi minus x is same as cos x. क्योंकि pi है तो it will not change. But second quadrant cos is negative. So cos pi minus x is cos pi minus x is minus cos x. But when you square it, it will be same as cos square x. That is your equation number 2. Add equation 1 and equation 2. I plus I, that is 2I, is equal to integral 0 to pi. Both are rational expressions. You can add that. The denominator is same only. It is 1 plus cos square x. Upper x sin x plus pi minus x into sin x dx. That is 2i equals integral 0 to pi. Here एक minus x into sin x and plus x sin x cancel हो जाएगा. बाकी आपको मिलेगा pi into sin x by 1 plus cos square x dx. Or you can take I common or pi common. So 2i is equal to pi into integral 0 to pi sin x by 1 plus cos square x dx. Now I'll write top. That means I is equal to pi by 2 into integral 0 to pi sin x by 1 plus cos square x dx. Now, so here you have to put sin x is equal to or cos x is equal to t. Say cos x is equal to cos x को t substitute करो. So derivative of cos x minus sin x is equal to dt by dx. और उसमें से आपको मिलेगा sin x into dx is equal to minus dt. Okay. So now when t is equal to or x is equal to 0, t is equal to cos 0, which is equal to 1. When x is equal to pi, t is equal to cos pi, which is minus 1. So your integral will come, it is like this. I is equal to pi by 2 into integral 0 to pi becomes 1 to minus 1. 1 plus t square in the denominator. Sin x into dx is minus dt. So that minus you can take it outside. So it is minus pi by 2 into integral 1 to minus 1. 1 by 1 plus t square. Or if you want, you can write this as I is equal to minus pi by 2. I didn't write minus there. You can change the minus 1 to 1 to minus 1. You can write it as minus 1 to 1. So क्या होगा, इंटीग्रल का वैल्यू नेगेटिव हो जाएगा. That negative in the beginning, that will cancel. So it is pi by 2 into 1 by 1 plus t square dt. 1 by 1 plus t square dt. Now we can see that, so minus 1 to 1, see whether it is even or odd. f of t is equal to 1 by 1 plus t square. f of minus t के जगह minus t दे दिया, 1 by 1 plus minus t का square. So which is nothing but 1 by 1 plus t square. So that is f of t itself. So that means f of t is that implies f of t is even function. So ऐसे even function है तो, so I is equal to pi by 2 into minus 1 to 1 को आप 2 into 0 to 1 लिख सकते हैं, 1 by 1 plus t square dt. So that is I is equal to 2 cancel हो जाएगा, pi into integral 1 by 1 plus t square is tan inverse t, 0 to 1. So that is pi into upper limit देना पहले, tan inverse 1 minus then lower limit tan inverse 0. That means I is equal to pi into tan inverse 1, which is pi by 4, tan pi by 4 is 1, minus tan inverse 0, tan 0 is 0. So that is minus 0. That is pi into pi by 4, which is pi square divided by 4. So your answer is pi square divided by 4. Another question, integral pi by 6 to pi by 3 dx divided by 1 plus a root tan x dx. So we will call this as let I is equal to integral pi by 6 to pi by 3 root 1 plus root tan x. So that is integral pi by 6 to pi by 3 1 by 1 plus root tan x can be written as root sin x divided by root cos x dx. So this will become integral pi by 6 to pi by 3, डिनोमिनेटर में ऐसे आएगा रूट cos x plus root sin x, the whole divided by root cos x, that will go numerator cos x dx. This is your 1. Again, I is equal to integral pi by 6 to pi by 3. हमारे पास एक फॉर्मूला था इंटीग्रल a to b प्रॉपर्टी था f of x dx. It can be written as integral a to b x के जगह लोअर लिमिट प्लस अपर लिमिट माइनस x लिख सकते हैं, तभी डेफिनेट इंटीग्रल का वैल्यू चेंज नहीं होगा. So we are applying that property. This is equals integral. So root cos x के जगह पाई बाय 6 प्लस पाई बाय 3 माइनस x लिखा, the whole divided by root cos pi by 6 plus pi by 3 minus x plus root sin pi by 6 plus pi by 3 minus x dx. कुछ नहीं किया, x के जगह लोअर लिमिट प्लस अपर लिमिट माइनस x दे दिया. So which is equals, that is I equals integral pi by 6 to pi by 3. You can see that this pi by 6 plus pi by 3 minus x. So that is pi by 6 plus it is 2 pi by 6 minus x, which is 3 pi by 6 minus x, which is pi by 2 minus x. So cos pi by 2 minus x is sin x, so it is sin x divided by under root again cos pi by 2 minus x, which is sin x plus under root sin pi by 2 minus x is cos x dx. That is your equation number 2. अभी equation 1 and equation 2 add कर देना. So this was your equation 1. Add करेंगे तो I plus I, so not that one, equation 1. Equation 1 already here. I plus I, that is 2I is equal to integral pi by 6 to pi by 3. You can see दोनों का denominator तो same है, root cos x plus root sin x. So it is root cos x plus root sin x. First equation का numerator root cos x plus second equation का numerator root sin x dx. That means आपको मिलेगा 2i is equal to integral pi by 6 to pi by 3 1 dx. Integral 1 is x, pi by 6 to pi by 3. So first upper limit लेना, so pi by 3 minus then lower limit pi by 6. So that is 2 pi by, that is pi by 6. Answer is pi by 6. That is 2i. That is 2i is equal to pi by 6. But we need the value of I because that is our question. We call it as I. So divided by 2, that is pi by 12. So that implies, you can conclude that implies integral pi by 6 to pi by 3 dx divided by 1 plus root tan x, that is equals pi by 12. Another question, integral 0 to pi by 2 log 1 plus tan x dx. So we'll call this as let I is equal to this thing. Call this as 1. Again, that applying that famous property. So again, I is equal to integral 0 to pi by 4. This was a property we are applying many times, like commonly using or frequently using 1 plus tan x के जगह a minus x. So either pi by 4 the pi by 4 minus x dx. So which is equal to integral 0 to pi by 4 log 1 plus tan a minus b. So tan a minus b आपके पास फॉर्मूला है tan x minus y is equal to tan x minus tan y divided by 1 plus tan x into tan y. This is the formula. Sum or difference formula for tan. So it is 1 plus tan x ke jagah, I said tan x minus y form. So tan pi by 4. So tan pi by 4 is 1 minus tan y, that is tan x, divided by 1 plus tan x into tan y. Tan pi by 4 into tan x. So tan pi by 4 is 1 into tan x dx. So which is equal to integral 0 to pi by 4 log 1 plus cross multiply 1 plus tan x plus 1 minus tan x, the whole divided by 1 plus tan x dx, which is integral 0 to pi by 4 log tan x minus tan x cancel हो जाएगा 2 divided by 1 plus tan x dx. So this can be written as, so that this is integral 0 to pi by 4 logarithm of a quotient is the difference of the logarithm. So it is log 2 minus log 1 plus tan x dx. So I'm writing the right side. This is equals, or here I will write, this is equals, you can split this integral 0 to pi by 4 log 2 dx minus integral 0 to pi by 4 log 1 plus tan x dx. And this is nothing but this is your I. This is your I. So that will, so this becomes, it is minus I aega. It will come to the left side. So that implies 2I. 2I is equal to integral 0 to pi by 4 log 2 dx, which is log 2 constant. Baki integral 1, that is x 0 to pi by 4. That means 2I equals upper limit minus lower limit दे देंगे तो log 2 into upper limit pi by 4 minus 0, that is pi by 4. So that implies I is equal to pi by 8 log 2. See another question. Integral 0 to pi by 2 2 log sin x minus log sin 2x dx. So let we call this as I. Let I is equal to that integral. So this is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2, integral 0 to pi by 2, 2 log sin x minus log sin 2x can be written as 2 sin x cos x dx. So which is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 2 log sine x. Here it is actually logarithm of a product that can be written as sum of their logarithms. So that can be written as log 2 plus log sin x plus log cos x. ऐसे लिख सकते हैं. It is logarithm of a product. It can be written as logarithm of the sum. So 1 minus is outside. So when you open that, it is minus log 2 minus log sin x minus log cos x dx. And here इधर 2 log sin x, उसमें से 1 log sin x जाएगा. So बाकी इंटीग्रल 0 to pi by 2 log sin x minus log 2 minus log cos x dx. So you can split this. So this can be split as integral of a difference, the difference of their integrals. So this is integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x dx minus integral 0 to pi by 2 log 2 dx minus integral 0 to pi by 2 log cos x को we can write it as cos x dx or cos x dx. So I'm writing to the right side. So that is I equals integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x dx minus integral 0 to pi by 2 log 2 dx minus integral 0 to pi by 2 log cos. इधर आप जब फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी हम अप्लाई x के जगह pi by 2 minus x, a minus x आप दे सकते हैं dx. So what will happen? This is nothing but, so minus, this is same as integral 0 to pi by 2 log cos pi by 2 minus x is sin x dx. So the first one integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x dx and minus integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x dx, that will be cancelled. Remaining I will be, I is equal to minus integral 0 to pi by 2 log 2 dx. That is minus log 2 is constant, बाकी integral 1 उसका integral x 0 to pi by 2. So which is minus log 2 into upper limit pi by 2 minus lower limit 0. So pi. So that means that implies I is equal to minus pi by 2 log 2. That is the answer. Another question, integral 0 to pi log 1 plus cos x dx. So let I is equal to integral 0 to pi log 1 plus cos x dx. Again, so we are applying that first property. I is equal to integral 0 to pi log 1 plus cos x के जगह आप pi minus x लिख सकते हैं dx, which is integral 0 to pi log 1 plus cos pi minus x. Cos pi minus x is same as cos x, but it is in the second quadrant, it is negative, that is why minus cos x dx. So this is your equation 2. Cos pi minus x is minus cos x. Now adding 1 and 2, you will get 2i equal integral 0 to pi log 1 plus cos x plus log 1 minus cos x dx. So which is, that is 2i equals integral 0 to pi log a plus log b is log a into b. So log 1 plus cos x into 1 minus cos x dx. That is 2i equal integral 0 to pi log a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. So 1 minus cos square x dx. So right from the top right corner, that is 2i equals integral 0 to pi log sine square x dx. So that is 2i equal integral 0 to pi logarithm of the power can be written as power into logarithm of the base. So 2 into logarithm of base, that is sine x dx. So this 2 can be taken outside, and that 2 and this 2 will be cancelled. So you will get I is equal to integral 0 to pi log sine x dx. Now there is one property that we have studied. It is like this: integral 0 to 2a f of x dx. Actually it is a main property is this one. It is written as integral 0 to a f of x dx plus integral 0 to a f of 2a minus x dx. This was a main property. And in this, if f of 2a minus x का वैल्यू f of x मिला है तो इंटीग्रल 0 to 2a f of x dx can be written as, क्योंकि इधर f of 2a minus x will be f of x है तो is also 0 to f of x dx. So 0 to f of x dx plus 0 to f of x dx आपको मिलेगा 2 into integral 0 to a f of x dx. So उसका साथ में होता f of 2a minus x. If you are getting minus of f of x, this value will become 0 because this will become integral 0 to f of x dx minus integral 0 to f of x dx हो जाएगा, 0 होते था. So अभी आप देखो आपका function here it is log sin x. ठीक है, I'm just writing here your f of x, is log sin x. Up f of 2a minus x, that is your 2a is here pi, f of pi minus x, which is equal to log sine pi minus x. So which is log sine pi minus x is same as sine x. So log sine x is your original function itself. So this can be written as, I is equal to, that is 2 into integral 0 to a. So 2 into integral 0 to a, not 2a, a. So that is pi by 2, because 2a pi है तो a will be pi by 2. Log sin x dx. Abhi this portion you have to find the value separately. 0 to pi by 2 log sin x dx. ये वाला आपको separate निकालना है. But ये तो हमने already कुछ टाइम पे किया था, कुछ टाइम पहले किया था. So that's why I'm not doing it again here. But in exam, if it comes like this, you have to do. Its value is minus pi by 2 log 2. So minus, I'm just giving the value directly, minus pi by 2 log 2. So that implies your I equals 2 cancel हो जाएगा, minus pi log 2. These are some very, very, very important questions from properties of definite integral. So we have done almost all the questions from the exercise. So you can go through it. And if there is any doubt, you can ask in the next classes. So study well, practice the questions very well. Okay. So in the next class, I will do some general questions from integration, some particular types of functions, some particular method of questions. So see you in the next class.